That's where you can find them.
That worked with me, with Dennis Leary, when I mentioned Adam's name. Blew me off.
Oh, really?
Water?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
This your water?
Fucking Leary.
Is this your water?
Fucking talentless cunt. Hate him.
Wow, you're not a big Dennis Leary fan?
Wait, what's this about? We can make a headline today.
Never mind. I might want to be in Rescue Me.
Let's make a little Google alert
I
today.
don't know where that came from.
Let's go for a Google alert. It's our new bit. Let's go for the Google alert. Why do you hate Dennis Leary?
You guys ever fight?
What?
Did you ever have an argument?
No, it's just funny because last time I saw him, we had a nice conversation. I'm always nice to him in public. Stole a bit from me years ago.
Did he?
Yeah, that's all.
That's a biggie, though, Louis. What bit? Because I used to listen to the early Dennis Leary stuff, and I thought he was a genius. And now I have to think you're the genius.
Well,
What bit was it?
oh, jeez.
Was it off his first album?
I don't know. I never heard his album.
Oh, please. Of course you have.
Couldn't be
I
bothered.
haven't.
Fucking Jimmy. I was going to say.
Like you would take me to task.
Oh, God.
Bullshit, you like it.
I was going to say, of course you have. That's where you got your
That's
act
weird.
from.
I've never said anything about it, and I don't know why that just made me. Because you know why? Because he was shitty to you. That makes me mad.
He did. He fucking totally was a douche.
I don't care that he skates and has whatever, but the fact that he was a douche to you just
We've settled. We've since settled it.
First time I've said anything about him.
He's a friend of the show.
It was up in Boston. I was there with my friend Adam Ferrara, who was in The Job, the show The Job, with him. And Adam was like, yeah, I'll take you up and meet Dennis. So I go upstairs. We're hanging out, all my friends, everybody's hanging around. The bar's kind of full. Dennis is up there getting a drink. I decide not to wait for Adam. I can do this myself. I'll walk up to Dennis Leary, say, hey, Dennis, I'm a friend of Adam Ferrara, shake his hand, and start talking. And that'll be that. So I walk up to the bar. I go, hi, Dennis. I'm a friend of Adam Ferrara. Name's Anthony. He goes, doesn't even look at me. He goes, how you doing? And then turns his back to me. He wasn't talking to anybody. He wasn't busy. He just went, how you doing? Turned his back to me. And I was just like, so I walk away slowly. And it was so bad that all my friends and everybody, workers, everybody.
We were uncomfortable.
Couldn't even laugh at me for it.
Oh, no,
I
that's
looked.
bad.
I got a quick enough look to see them turn away and not look at me.
That's bad.
Were you embarrassed?
Dude.
And forgot the part where Dennis Leary actually kind of did the backwards handshake without looking at it, like,
God.
He just goes, yeah, how you doing?
and reaches out his hand like, yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, oh, and all I was thinking is, I should have waited for Adam.
But you felt stupid?
Dude, so stupid. I felt like such a douche, and everyone was embarrassed for me, which hurt even more.
I'm so happy that happened.
All right, well,
I knew you'd love
Wait. We can't let Louis off the hook here.
let me
So
tell you.
what
'Cause
bit
let me
was
tell
it?
you what happened. I'll tell you. I have to tell you everything for it to be fair.
Uh-oh.
Because well, when I was a young fella starting in Boston, I guess I was like 19 or 20, 19, and I was doing my signature bit. The bit I closed with was a bit about if you were an asshole and you knew it, and how cool it would be to just say, I'm an asshole, and just let yourself have that life, that your life would be better. Like you're driving, you go, hey, should I cut that guy off? Yeah, I'm an asshole, why not? You know, park in a handicapped space, only an asshole would do that. Fuck it, I'll do it, I'm an asshole, that's me. And they he said they should have like a picture of an asshole instead of a wheelchair and just make those the asshole spaces, and the whole bit. Anyway, so one night, doing a show at a place called Play It Against Sam's in Boston, and Dennis is the host of the show. He was a huge star in Boston at the time, and on the comedy circuit. And he went on after me. He was always nice to me, by the way. Put me on the shows when I wasn't on them.
Should be.
Gave me guest spots. And then that night he went on after me, after I'd done the asshole bit, and like went, that's really funny, and like remarked on it. And expounded on it, like, yeah, like I'll do this because I'm an asshole, and I'll do that because I'm an asshole. Like he just started.
He actually started riffing
on my bit, but acknowledging that he just watched me do it. Which is, I think, is okay. And then, like, I don't know, a month later or something, I'm downstairs at Sam's. I just walk in, and he's just doing the bit. He just started doing it. And I was young and just started out, and I was like, well, he's huge.
Wow, I'm flattered.
What do I do? Well, and I remember thinking to myself, well, that's weird that he would steal. It's too bad that he has to. I'm tired of the bit myself. I felt like I'd outgrown it, and so I just thought, I think I just let it go, and I did. And yeah, so then it became the song's made a huge amount of money, too.
Yeah, he more than stole a bit from you.
Yeah, he made it a number one
That's his
single.
signature fucking, thing.
So yeah,
That was a video on MTV.
I
That's
know.
how big that bit
I know.
was for him.
I know.
It wasn't like a throwaway little bit you did.
No,
this
sir.
was like, this is what he's known for.
Yeah, it was a career-making bit.
He's still he still sings this song every time he performs.
Well, as a matter of fact, the last time during 2 years ago at the New York Comedy Festival,
he closed with this.
He was, and I was on the show. Actually, I think he did. I think he did it and then brought me on. And I just don't. I don't identify with it anymore. And the other thing, the pieces that are important to tell, is that years later I'm living in New York City. I run into Dennis on the set of a movie he's doing, and he says, "God, you're always so funny. What are you doing with yourself?" And at the time, I was trying to finance independent feature I was making, and he gave me several $1,000s and helped me find it. He just basically gave me money.
Oh,
that was guilt money.
Yeah, which I never really even thought of that, but I guess that's true. And I mean, he gave, and so he invested in it. And when I run into Dennis, we say hi to each other. And
was he counting out the money, going?
and then when I did his show on Avery Fisher Hall, and he played this song and brought me on, and I remember thinking, that's silly. That's a silly moment in my life. But I just don't. I don't know. It's weird. I don't. I've never said anything. It's just funny because this other poor fucking idiot has been accused for 3 years now of stealing shit from me, and I've never said a word about that because I'm ambivalent about it. But this is a guy who I completely watched steal my bit, make money off of it, and I've never done a fucking thing.
You know what the funny thing is? There's another story you told too, where Louis walked in on Dangerfield, remember that? And fucking Roddy was there, and he goes, "How you doing?" And you're like, "I don't think I get no respect." And Roddy went,
I understand how you feel, huh? You know.
I mean, I've always had kind of a perspective about people that steal material that I feel like they're. I don't know. It feels like what they do to themselves is probably a lot worse than anything. I mean, what am I going to do about it? I just kind of continue living my life, making more things. But that is the Dennis thing. That's is a weird one. And I guess since he gave me money for my movie and he was always generally kind to me, I always felt like, well, I'd be a hypocrite to say something about it.
Well,
and for some reason, when I heard Anthony say that he was rude that he's rude to you,
he was rude to me the first time.
Lit me off, made me mad.
But then we've had him on the show many, many times, and
right. So he does
your bits very well.
Well, Louis is a fucking shocking
employs
guy.
my buddy. So.
Been a shocking guy since he was a little kid. Like when you said you were a little kid.
Yeah.
He told me this. He was a boy. He would always curse.
What would he say?
Like they went one time to see George Carlin, and they introduced him to young Louis, and Louis was trying to be shocking, and he was like, "Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cock, suck a motherfucker."
He goes, "How many words was that? 7?
7.
Was that 7 curses you just laid out?"
He lied, and they said, "Where'd you hear that?" He went, "On television."
That's impossible.
It's like I'm like the Forrest Gump of
yes, comedy.
Yes.
Louis, it continues today. Stephen S. from Bay Show writes, "This just in, Dennis's ex-wife let his dog out and got hit by a car." So he's continuing
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, Stephen S. Are you crazy?
Oh, my goodness.
He cried over that dog.
And I just get, let's all suck Louis' dick.
Oh, really?
Who said that?
Really? Everybody's mad
Let's
at
do
me?
it. I still owe him from Lucky
Yeah,
Louis.
so let's get
I'm
going.
happy to suck.
Yeah.
I guess,
God, that sounded.
that was
gay.
from Dennis L. I'm sorry.
Oh.
He's a little,
Yeah.
Louis, that's a big
Like the
story right
criticism.
there. That's a Google alert right there for yourself.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like.
The comedy bloggers are going to run with that one, my friend.
sir, I don't like it.
Don't like being associated with that kind of shit, even from a.
Why would you be? I mean, you fucking had that incident. Remember that time you said you were driving with a moose on the fender, and there was a problem?
Fucking Woody Allen. What's wrong with you? So obscure, I have
But
to
it was
say
an
where
elk,
comes
actually.
from.
It wasn't a.
Yeah.
It wasn't a moose.
Yeah, but drunks always, like, every time I've been in traffic court, drunks, people just love courts love drunks.
Yeah.
Because they want them to get better.
For some reason.
So, like, I go and, I drove with a suspended license, so I got arrested. And the judge was like, your record is reprehensible. You show no remorse. You do nothing but repeat your offenses, and I'm going to go the limit with this. Then the next guy is like, this guy threw a rock through a window, literally, and set a fire, and then passed out in the street. And he goes, "Are you in a program, young man?" He goes, "Yes, sir, I am." I went, "Okay, good for you. Good luck. I wish you all the luck in the world.
All the luck.
the world. All of the luck in the world.
In the world.
I want everyone else to have bad luck so that you can have good luck, you stupid drunk from Mansfield, Massachusetts." Just.
Joe had a little run-in years ago. Years ago, Joe wasn't able to get license, registration, insurance, anything. He was like in that
That's
that
me.
realm of your life when you go through that.
That's me right now.
So at the time, especially, the Reggies were a lot different on the windshield. It was just the sticker. So he drew one. He looked at one, got some colored construction paper, and drew the lines with a ruler. It used to just be like a grid with some holes that they punched in it on the date, almost like your inspection sticker still looks here in New York. And he drew it up, taped it to the windshield, and unless you were right on top of it, it looked perfect.
Wow.
Couldn't even tell. So his car breaks down on the parkway, and he's underneath the car, and a cop comes up.
Yeah.
And starts talking. So Joe's like, let me get my stuff out of the car. So he goes to go into the car, and the cop's kind of still looking at his tire, I think, had bent or something like that. So Joe just scrapes the crap right off the windshield. So the cop couldn't see it. And he goes, where's your registration? Everything. He goes, oh, no, I don't have one. And he wrote him up for everything. Joe goes to court and just says, I wasn't driving. Because my car was broken down on the side of the parkway.
Right.
And it didn't matter how it got there or anything, because you could say I was trailering it, I was towing it.
Yep.
It was anything. So he got away without anything.
That's amazing.
And there he was driving with this forged government document. And
I got arrested once at the Holland Tunnel because this is how bad I was. My license was revoked. Not suspended, but revoked.
That's bad.
And I had, crazy amounts of warrants, open warrants. And the car I was driving had the plates from a different car.
Oh, that's never good. The cops don't like that.
No, and the plates were bad anyway. So, I mean, in other words, the car that they came from had expired. The plates were expired and from another car.
Wait, for anyone that doubted Louis was Mexican.
And I was coming through the Holland Tunnel, and I had no money. That's where it all started. That I was one of those things where I pulled up to the toll booth and said, hi, I have no money. What do we do? How do we do this? And the guy said, just give me your license and I'll fill out a thing. And I go, it's not on me. And he goes, give me your registration. I go, I don't have that either. He says, give me your name and your social security number.
You just said how smart this guy is, Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't a smart thing.
No.
You're right.
And then he made me pull over, and I went to jail. First, he put me in a jail cell that's under the Holland Tunnel toll booths. There's a jail cell.
There is?
Yeah, he took me down some stairs.
Hey, you got to see something most people don't get to see.
Right. Yeah.
Unless you're a scofflaw, not a criminal.
Exactly. And I slept the night. I actually spent the night. I just slept in a little jail cell down there. And then they transferred me to Weehawken County Jail, and that was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life.
Was that one under a photo mat? Where's that jail?
Weehawken is a really bad jail.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why? I would not have thought that at all.
It's terrible. People are throwing food out the windows all the time because of the food. I mean, I almost puked just taking a bite out of a sandwich there.
Was it violent there, frightening?
Yeah, it was really scary. It was really bad.
Weehawken, who would have guessed?
Yeah, it's really bad. It's not. It's mostly New York drug addicts that get taken, because the New York jails overflow, and they start letting the Port Authority arrest people so that they can take them to New Jersey, because Port Authority is New York, New Jersey. So,
how long were you in for?
Like a day and a half. I was in, for a morning, afternoon, night, and the whole next day. It was horrible.
That's a long time.
Well, and when I got there, I was in a holding cell, and one of the guys in the holding cell said to me, "Don't let them take you out of this cell, because you'll never be heard from again. If you get moved to a permanent cell, they'll never find you. They lose people because it's a bad bureaucracy." And everybody in the cell agreed, don't leave this cell. And a cop would come once in a while and say, "We got to move you," and I'd go, "No." He said, "Just say no." I'm like, "How do you just say no to?" And I go, "No, I'm not moving." And he goes, "Come on, we're moving you to permanent cell." And I go, "I'm not leaving here." And he goes, all right. That kept happening. I just kept refusing to leave.
How do you refuse?
Just say no.
Wow, I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah.
No, let me out.
It's really
I don't belong here.
No, and the worst part was that there was a toilet just in the middle of the floor of the whole place, like in the middle of the room.
Yeah, you would just have to sit there.
Have to sit there and
There's no
close.
There's no privacy.
I bet I got dumped even though I didn't.
No, it didn't.
I think you stopped it.
So wait, did you get moved to a permanent cell? You'd be there for a week, maybe.
Basically, and I mean, I was because I made bail before I even arrived, because I called. I used the phone in the Holland Tunnel cell, and I made bail right away, but it took 2 days for the bail to find me.
Oh,
amazing.
Man.
Yeah, it's bad.
How much was
prison
bail?
System is bad. Oh, I mean, I had to pay. Yeah, it was like
nothing.
No, it was a lot. It was like $600 or something. I mean, for me, that was a lot then. Now I would. You're like, I'll pay $6 million to get out of here. I don't have that kind of money.
Figure we could take care of it right here in Brainerd. Give him that one.
Exactly. Right here in Brainerd.
I just want to be in full compliance.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Iraq. Yes.
Yes, because that helps.
Fargo song.
They want more stuff.
How awful is that when your doctor rapes you? That's got to just be horrible. Who do you turn to?
Well,
Got the rape kit right there.
You got to go back to him to stitch you up.
No, I went to get some dental work done, and they knocked me out, and I woke up with a sore throat, and I was really certain that somebody did me in the mouth.
Really?
I was sleeping. But the way I look at it is, if you have people come into your office and you're knocking them out, how do you not at least lick their face? How do you not give them the finger right to their face, lick their face?
Something.
Yeah, something.
We were talking about how doctors are they're just people. They're guys. They get a little worked up. And if you're a dentist and this beautiful woman comes in and now she's completely knocked out, you're alone in there.
We call it the perv switch.
The perv switch.
Everyone has it. Everyone has it.
And
It's
some people get
opportunity
turned on.
It makes people pervs. Opportunity does.
You're just sitting there with your little pick going, I've got a little bicuspid problem here. I've got to see those cans. You just lose your mind and then rip her shirt open. And you got to fondle.
And you just lose everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start laughing at her boobs and
She's unconscious. Yes, we got the number 8 molar on the top. I'm seeing the. Oh gosh, I gotta grab her crotch. I just have click. She's unconscious right in front of you.
of course. And then you
just breathing heavy and her boobs are just rising.
Yeah. They're heaving.
And you're just trying to control yourself.
I think that's how most men would use any superpower, That's how we would use anything.
That's about as close to a superpower as you can get.
Yes, it is.
You are knockout man.
Yep.
You can they come to you with the total knowledge that you will knock them unconscious, and that's it. You just got to make sure you button the shirt right. You ever button your shirt and it's uneven at the bottom and you go, oh, what did I do? You got to make sure you don't do that to her.
They always fumble and they put both breasts back in the same bra holster. They just fumble nervously.
Always a screw up.
They got to put it back quickly before she wakes up.
I woke up feeling like something had happened. I felt like dirtier in some way. And then I realized my bra was on where my panties belong and vice versa.
I had tapioca in my hair.
So when you're getting knocked out, if you're a woman, if you're getting knocked out by the dentist, you should write, you pig on your boobs.
Or I have AIDS.
Yeah, welcome to the world of AIDS. Like you can get AIDS from looking at a sleeping woman's boob.
That would freak you out, though, if she had a message for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But you say, where do you draw the line? How about the guy that works, at the funeral home, who's in the room by himself all the time,
Well,
those stories
happen too.
Those stories
That
happen
guy too. How do you not? How do you not?
It depends on how fresh it is, I think.
Yeah.
And how they died. If it was a bad fire, you might want to let that one go.
I love how Jimmy says might.
You might, but then again, a lot of sex is curiosity, a lot of sexual urge. How many, boobs that have been on fire have you seen?
Sure, what would it be like to have sex with beef jerky?
Yeah, exactly.
There's
That's easy to find out.
a few guys decided they saw a woman's obit in the paper, and she was attractive. They found her grave.
Yeah.
We're in the midst of digging up her grave. One guy wanted to have sex with this dead woman. So he gets 2 of his friends who weren't going to have friends.
Fellas, come on.
Yeah, come on. They were going to dig her up so he could take her home and have sex with her.
Wow.
And then,
based on the picture in the obituary.
and then the host from Dateline walked out. What are you doing here?
Are you going to have sex?
Oh, I was just going to dig her up and hang out with her.
Having sex with a corpse.
Why would you want to do that? I mean, I'm a pervert.
Why would you want to do that?
Those are good friends.
That's
you.
yeah,
no kidding.
That's the worst.
All right, look, dude, I understand. Sure.
Yeah, I get you. She is hot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to join you. I understand she's your chick, dude. Bros before dead hoes.
Dude,
I'll do the digging, and you can.
It's tough to talk your friends into moving a couch when you.
Yeah, how the hell did they talk these guys into, I want to dig up a chick because I want to have sex with her?
All right.
All right?
All right.
Like, is there a point where you go, like, are they going to go for this? Like, you got to really know your friends.
Yes.
You had to have been through some other stuff. You don't just work yourself. You don't go right from, hey, you want to go out, drink a few beers to dig up this dead chick so I could have sex with her.
And her friends go, is she having an orgasm or decomposing?
How do you break that to your friends? Like, do you say it as a joke? And like, as you're all laughing,
but seriously though,
but then you look and you're not laughing, you're staring at it over your beer.
Well, they must have
with shovels.
They must have history. Like, well, come on, remember the time I helped you drink that homeless guy's urine?
Yeah, there's got to be something in their history.
I helped you wipe that kid's blood off your bumper. All right.
Remember?
Right.
Dude, a hair, and you would have been caught on that bumper.
Hey,
and we helped you clean the whole thing up. All right.
At least the guy didn't want to have an orgy. You know how much digging that would have been that night?
Hey, let's go to Kelly in Syracuse. Kelly.
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Pretty good, Kelly.
Hi.
I had a friend that when she was younger, she was molested by her older brother. And so she was going to a shrink in order to get help with that, and her shrink was molesting her.
Well, wait, how old was she that he was molested? Was she an adult or was she a kid?
She was a teenager when the shrink was. He was hypnotizing her and then molesting her.
Well, her brother didn't shrink. What was she wearing? I mean, sometimes they bring it on themselves by the way they carry themselves and walk around.
You're not going to find sympathy here. You realize how hot that sounds, right?
I know.
Well, again, why be a shrink if you're not going to molest the vulnerable?
Why hypnotize a woman if you can't convince her?
Why hypnotize them? That's the whole point of hypnotizing anyone is that they're a woman and you're going to touch their bodies with your penis. That's the entire point of the exercise.
So what ended up happening there, Kelly?
I think there just ended up being a lawsuit, but I figured you guys would find that pretty hot that she actually got molested.
You throw away the coin and just swing a bag in front of her face. You're getting sleepy.
How did he get caught?
He was molesting quite a few of his patients, actually.
Yeah.
It turned out that he was molesting quite a few of his patients.
But they were kids, though, or like 19-year-old, 18-year-old girls?
She was grown up.
They were like 13, 14.
Oh, well, now I recant everything. Unacceptable.
All right, let's go to Matt. He's a dentist in Georgia. Matt, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I just have to, I'm on the way to work listening to you, and just brought back memories for just a second of this past summer when it's really hot outside. These, these cheerleaders, they come in with these midriff T-shirts.
Oh, my gosh.
These frickin' gym shorts, and she's laying back in the chair.
Yeah.
I lay her back, and you know how their hip bones, when they're skinny as hell, their pants kind of come up.
Yeah, they kind of ride on top, and you can see right down there.
Oh, my God, and I'm laying there.
He's a dentist.
And Mom's in the room with me. And,
good thing.
She's 17 years old, and I'm.
Who, Mom?
Oh, no. No. Mom's nowhere near. But
you know how the deities ride up?
Doesn't Mom know, though, when she's got a hot daughter like that? Doesn't she look at you when the kid's asleep and go ahead, man, I know. Go ahead.
She's sitting there daring me to, and I mean, and I'm working, I'm kind of halfway looking down, and I look down, and her eyes are looking straight at me.
Yeah. You're thinking of a whole different root canal.
Wait. You know a dentist is up to something when they come in for a cavity and he pulls all her teeth?
Watch it out, guys.
Wait, dude, who was looking at you, the girl or the mother?
No, the girl was looking at me. The mom was sitting in the corner of the room.
So you're taking peeks as you do your work there?
It's impossible. I mean, you're laying them back. They're laying essentially in your lap, and a lot of these ladies, they come in with these low-cut blouses on.
Yeah, but see, you said in the summer in their cheerleading outfits. They don't wear cheerleading outfits. That was your fantasy, right?
Well, this guy's got a pervert switch that's very, very close to the surface.
We all do, though. All right, thank you, Matt. Let's say hi to Dane Cook. Dane!
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, have you ever been molested?
No, but those are some great stories.
Yeah, gotta watch The Dentist.
We were talking about the perv switch. Everyone has one. You get these stories in the paper where the dentist is molesting the patients when they're under.
My feeling on molestation is that, like, right around 3rd or 4th grade, like, it should just be mandatory you're molested.
And that way everybody will have dealt with it.
Everybody's got a fair deal. We've all been diddled somewhere or another, and we can all say, you know what, I know the feeling, let's just move on. We got it.
Even fat kids?
No. Fat kids should not be molested. Just they have to go to therapy and cry about how nobody touched them. One more humiliation.
Well, you gotta think
fat plate.
You gotta think there were people growing up that wish they were molested, and no one paid attention to them.
Wish.
No one paid attention to them.
I don't think there'd be a wish.
Daddy, I'm going to take a shower now.
Right, go ahead, don't bug me.
Doing everything you can, and no attention's being paid.
I can't get the water temperature right. Could you help me? Ask your mother.
Man.
Damn.
When I was a kid, my grandmother goes, "What makes you so funny?" And I go, "A small penis." And my grandfather goes, "No, you don't have a small penis, but your brother does, right?"
Yeah, you got a laugh from
Yeah,
Dane.
you got a little. I think that was the courtesy laugh from Dane.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm
That's
selling out the go.
It's cute. I like being a cracker. No, it's comical.
man.
Yeah. It reminds me. Yeah, is lunch coming up? Who mentioned cracker? I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Someone get some cheese. Yeah, we have nothing. You guys should really. And here's the whole thing. We're on the same page. You guys made a mistake by unifying and saying we'll not be able to use the C word, or it's very offensive to use the N word. We're not that dumb.
Right.
We will never cop to it. There may be words that we don't like. We're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
We just laugh it off. It's part of the big meeting white guys have every year. We're going to be having it down at the Sportsman's Lodge in Studio City this year. By the way, the big white guys meeting.
I was talking to a black friend of mine who I like to get mad by explaining to him how great it is to be white. It's just so great.
It is awesome. You guys
do whatever you want.
You black guys should try it sometime.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's awful that there's racism in the country, but it's mostly a problem for black people. For me, it's zero problem.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually affect my life. It makes me sad, but only when I reflect about it, thinking about it. But I don't.
Yeah.
Nobody bothers me. I'm white. The whole country's set up for me.
And
It's
plus, you're ultra white.
I'm very
You're
white.
opaque.
I'm
yeah,
very
you
white.
have red hair.
Yeah. I don't even, when I go to the airport, I don't even have to walk through the metal detector.
Oh, that white?
I'm that white. They're like, go around. You're fine. But I actually was making my black friend very angry by telling him that we get to opt in or out every year, too. That we get new incentive packages to stay white.
Oh.
like, if we're going to Iraq, we got a lot of good stuff going on. And yeah, all right,
Stay white?
I'll stay white.
I'm going to stay white for this next break. Louis C.K. is going to hang with us. And I want to know what it's like, because you got started with Chris Rock on his show. I always hear he's a great guy, but I've never actually sat down with him. So a little of that. Also, some calls we have for you, Louis. Okay. And all that after this.
It's the Adam Carolla Show. Call Adam Carolla now. 866-901-ADAM.
Yeah, you should do that. Louis C.K. is here. Sorry. The wonderful comedian, Louis
Funny
C.K.
guy.
Lucky Louie coming to HBO starting Sundays in June. Also going to be at the Improv here in Hollywood. The real Improv tonight and tomorrow night as well. So you started as a writer, producer on Chris Rock?
Well, I was a comedian since I was about 17, but my first TV job was writing for Conan. And then I wrote for Chris Rock a little after that.
I resent people who knew what they wanted to do early in life. I hate that guy. I always knew I wanted to be a veterinarian.
You know, it's not that I knew what I wanted to do. It was the other way. I had
what you didn't want to do.
I had no other thing I could do. I mean, I actually fixed cars for a while, yeah, and I tried other stuff, and I flunked out of school. I didn't have a good...
All right. Okay, so as long as you were miserable and bad at other stuff.
No, I defaulted to stand-up.
Okay, then we're cool.
Yeah.
We're cool. So
I wasn't funny for the first 10 years I did stand-up.
Oh, now even better.
Yeah. I bombed all the time. I did.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow. I love failures.
Doing it.
The only thing I love more than failures are guys who beat themselves up more than they actually should about their failures.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that about comics, because comics have so much angst and self-loathing that when you sit around and talk to them, they're like, I suck, I'm horrible, I don't even know why I'm alive. I'll be doing a 2-hour set over in Irvine tonight where I stand on stage in front of 300 people and tell them about what I think for 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, well, which one are you?
Yeah.
You should be one or the other, right?
Failure is a great part of comedy. It's part of why I love it, because going in front of a crowd and doing jokes and killing for an hour, there's satisfaction in that. But there's no great experience in that. Like going on a show, I did a show here in Hollywood at the Improv. They have a show called Mo Better Mondays, which is a black comedy show.
Do you explain your concepts on the black culture and community?
Well, actually no. But I did a show on Sundays at the Laugh Factory. They have chocolate Sundays, and that's all black, and I killed. They loved me there, and so I figured, hey, I'll do the other one too, because all black people are the same. It's just a different kind of prejudice.
Well,
I didn't realize
once you polled 5 of them, you know.
Yeah, you figure, hey, if I'm funny to these black guys, the ones down on the other, they'll like me too.
They're like penguins. How many do you really need to study?
Right. That's what I was thinking. But then Mo Better Mondays is a whole other culture, because they got the metal detector they bring in, and it's, you know.
Yeah. It's the Apollo.
So they hated me. They hated me so much. It wasn't even that they didn't like my jokes. It was I would do a joke and it would end, and there would be silence. And then when I moved on to the next joke, they'd murmur like, "That was the whole joke. That was it." Like they wouldn't know till I started number 2 that number 1 was over. That's how disconnected I was from them. Anyway, I went down real hard. I did like 5 minutes, and they booed me off the stage. And I sat in my car afterwards, just bathed in sweat, like just trying to breathe normally. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That was awful. And I'll never forget that moment. I've had thousands of shows where I've killed. I don't remember them. Right. I'll never forget sitting in my car after Mo Better Mondays just going, oh my God. Good. That was brutal. They hate.
Yeah. Well,
and that's great. I love that.
That's how it works. It's like this. The ratio. That's why you should never leave your house. It's, you know, I tell that to Damashek. He punches his name into the computer. There's 10 people that say they love his sports, and then one of them that says he sucks, and he focuses on that one person.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's actually 2 or 3 people that say they likes the sports, but the point is,
no one has yet to write and say they love
maybe
the
no one likes the sports, but the point is he still focuses on the negative.
His mom's typing in his aliases saying that.
Right. Don't bother. It'll kill you. All right, let's so Chris Rock. Yes. How did that happen?
Well, we were doing stand-up at the same time in New York, and came up relatively around the same time in New York. And when he got his own show, he called me and asked me to work on it. I made some films and stuff, and written for Conan, and I did well there. So he called me and asked me to work for him. So I just started working with him.
I always heard that was a great environment.
It was awesome.
That he was great, and that it was easy, and that it wasn't all... people don't realize, ironically, that comedians can be some of the most uptight a-holes on the planet.
The worst kind of person on earth, I think. Yes. A stand-up comedian.
Yeah, it even transcends just being an a-hole. It's the worst human being.
Oh.
I mean, just picture working for Jerry Lewis or something.
Yeah, no.
I mean, just picture working for, Johnny Carson and Jerry Lewis and all these a-holes. Just imagine that. You know what I mean? Awful. And so, ironically, a place that you'd think would be like, it'd be like Willy Wonka's factory. Oh, there's going to be comedy, big troughs of comedy to bathe in. Turns out, vitriolic, horrible, hate-filled, whatever. Yeah. But Chris Rock, not that way.
No, Chris was great because he used to say, hey, I've got this opportunity, let's all take advantage of it. Like, he wasn't like, you work for me. Right. He was like, we're all funny, let's all do our comedy on, and I just happen to be the one who goes and sells it.
That's how I was at the Man Show, if you replace that with, hey, schmuck, get me some coffee.
Right. Yeah.
Mach Schnell. Yeah. But other than that, it was the exact same sentiment.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's play a little hypothetical question with Louis C.K. These are questions that there's no right or wrong answer.
Sure.
This is a hypothetical car ride across the country. One of 2 guys or gals sitting in the passenger seat while you drive. You tell us, who would you rather travel with?
Okay.
All right.
Where am I going?
We're going to New York.
From here?
Well, not from the studio, but from the Los Angeles area.
Okay.
I don't know.
3,000 miles.
3,000 miles, anyway, you slice it, yeah. All right. This guy, the motivational speaker, the guy travels from college to college and town to town, really trying to help people out with his speaking, or the person who claims they don't watch TV.
I guess I would take the motivational speaker.
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Is that wrong? I thought you said there were no right or wrong.
Well, usually there isn't, but that one was so egregious that we had to beep it. Yeah. Now, the motivational speaker is going to talk your ear off.
Yeah, and that's good.
And you're going to realize that you're actually better at his job than he is somewhere around Barstow. Yeah.
Well, see, I've driven across the country a bunch of times, and here's where I've learned to be with guys like that. When you're working at a comedy club and you get picked up at the airport by the young person that works there.
Yes.
And you just got off a plane and you just want to go to the hotel room and masturbate. And they want you to talk about yourself and ask.
Yeah.
So I just go, so where are you from?
Right.
And then they run their stupid mouth.
Yeah.
And I shut down.
What is it about going to hotel rooms that doubles your masturbation productivity?
It's instantly.
I think about that when I spread out on the comforter.
Yeah.
I think, look, if I'm doing double time here, imagine what the last sap was doing.
No, when the bellman puts his...
Use it like a cigar uses an ashtray.
No.
Okay.
I use his hand.
Because
why are you putting your hand out?
Wait, when I see that hamburger, helper.
I guess the plasma screen.
We keep getting... All right. I don't even know
love
what
hands. That's all the sex I know anymore. I'm a married man. My hand is it. That's it. That's all there is. Not even her hand anymore.
Oh, really? Now, off to your own. All right, let's keep pushing forward here. Let's see.
Making you uncomfortable.
All right,
sorry.
yes, I'm very uncomfortable with talk of masturbation. Yeah. Here's the guy at the gym who takes the sweatshirt and cuts the elastic out of the collar.
Thanks, everybody. Hello. Nice to be here. How are you doing? Good. Nice to be here. I'm broke. Anybody else broke? You ever get so broke that the bank starts charging you money for not having enough money? That's fucking broke, man. Bank called me up. They're like, "Hi, we're calling because you don't have enough money." I'm like, "I know." She's like, "Sir, you have insufficient funds." Well, that's a good way to put it, too. I agree with that. I find my funds to be grossly insufficient. Thanks for calling. Why are you mad at me? I don't understand what. How is this something I'm doing to you? She's like, "Sir, you only have $20. That's not enough. You can't only have $20. I'm like, "Look, I'm not being broke just to fuck with you. I just really don't have any money. I'm not trying to be a dick. My life is shitty." So they charged me. They charged me $15. That's how much it costs to only have $20. But here's the fucked up part. Now I only have $5. What did I pay the $15 for if I don't get to have the $20 that I paid to have? I paid the fucking money. Where's my $20? That's like going to the movies. You buy your ticket and they go, "Get the fuck out of here. Go home." But I paid for the movie. No, you paid for a ticket, motherfucker. You didn't pay for a movie. You ever have negative money? That's depressing, isn't it? You look at your bank account, negative $10. That's how much I have now. Negative 10. That means I don't even have no money now. I wish I did. I wish I didn't have anything. I wish I just had nothing, but I have less than that. I don't have none. I have not 10. I can't, if it's free, I can't fucking afford it. Somebody could come up to me, "Take this, it's free." Fuck, that costs nothing. I can't afford that. That's more than I have. I gotta raise $10 to be broke. That's where I'm at. That's not good. That's bad. Apparently some of you are in the same fucking position. How's your economy doing? Shit. No, I'm glad you appreciate that story. Not everybody appreciates that story. I told that story about a week ago in Orange County, California, and all these rich motherfuckers looking at me with their boat tans and their golf shirts and penny loafers. They're all looking at me like, "Well, yeah. Like, you were financially irresponsible, you had to pay the price. I don't frankly see what you're angry about. The bank has a right to accrue a fee, clearly." That's how different it is to be rich than it is to be poor, because when you're rich, the bank pays you for being rich. If you have a lot of money, they give you money because you have a lot of money. They say, "You have so much money that we should give you some. Because you have a lot, you should have more. Here, take more money. Take this guy's 15, fuck him, you should have it." Makes perfect sense. He doesn't have enough. You have a lot. Fine, take it all, you motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. You ever get so broke it just becomes funny to you after a while? You're like, Jesus Christ, I have no fucking money. Jesus. People call you, hi, we're going to turn off the... Yeah, fuck it, turn it off, man. Turn it off. I don't give a shit. When can you make a payment? I ain't paying anything. What am I going to fucking pay you with? I fucking sold the phone. I don't need it now. Damn it, man. This shit's brutal. I live in New York, too, and, man, you can't get along with no money in New York. You gotta live in these tiny places. I have this apartment, right? And we have this... Okay, here's the toilet, right? I'm on the toilet. This house is called the apartment. The tub is right here, like right next to the toilet. Then there's a wall, like right fucking here, like right... There's no... You get squeezed in. And here's the worst part. I have to put a foot in the tub to use this toilet because... Otherwise, I gotta go like this. Who shits like this with their knees together? I'm pooping. No, you gotta fucking dig in. You gotta get into it. And in order to achieve this position, I have to put a foot in the tub. Now, try putting a foot in the tub when your pants are at your ankles. You can't. They both want to go, right? So I have to take off the whole pant leg, which means I have to take a shoe off every time I take a shit. Every time. And sometimes that's okay, but a lot of times it fucking isn't okay. Sometimes I didn't plan effectively, and I'm 10 blocks from my house, and I've got to shit. You know when you can't run because you'll bounce it out, so you got to kind of glide, and you're going, come on! God damn it! And you stop occasionally. Fuck! Come on, man! God. Okay, I'm gonna make it. And I always get to this point where, like, I'm gonna make it. I'm fucking fine. I'm fine. Mind over matter. I'm gonna make it. And then I see my house. I just see it. And my eyes tell the rest of me, fuck it, man. Let go. We're here. There's no need to hold on anymore. We've made it. Because my eyes are fucking retarded, and they don't know the difference between the outside and the inside of my house. So now I got like Olympic seconds to fucking get in my house and open the door to the bathroom, and I gotta take a fucking shoe off? Are you... I have shit my pants 13 times. I couldn't keep a straight face with that. All right. Oh, shut up. You better leave now. It doesn't get any better. Anyway. No, file, sorry, blah, blah. So anyway, no money. I guess I'm white trash officially, and white trash is a very funny expression to me because it's the only racial expression you can use, and no one gets offended. Nobody gives a shit. When you say white trash, nobody gets all quiet like, hey man, why are you talking like that? That's not cool. Nobody defends white trash. You can be talking to the most liberal hippie in the world. You go, hey, I saw this guy, he was white trash. He'll go, ha ha, fuck that guy. White trash piece of shit. Let's laugh at him because he's poor and he's starving to death. Fucking loser. He lives in a trailer because he can't afford a house. Let's go shit right in his face right now. That's why they're funny to us, because they're fucking poor. He wears stupid clothes because they're fucking free so he can eat. Ha fucking ha! Man, it's depressing in this country. You ever drive through whole towns where everybody's life is shit in the whole town? Everybody's just standing in front of their house like... I don't know, man. This is a weird election, too. People got weird, man. I was driving through this town in upstate New York. This guy's standing there with a sign that says, "Honk if you love America." Now, I love America, but I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing, man? This is your day? You're gonna stand at this red light with this fucking sign? What is wrong with you? And he's looking at me because he's angry that I haven't honked yet. And now he's trying to intimidate me. He's like, "Fucking honk, motherfucker! Honk!" And then I decide, you know what, I'm not honking. And you know why? Because fuck this guy, that's why. He doesn't get to decide this rule for the whole fucking intersection. Just because he's got a magic marker and no job, now I have to honk? Or otherwise I'm a fucking commie? Fuck him. What if I go up to him with a t-shirt that says, "Lick my balls if you love Jesus"? Come on, man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. What are you, a Jew? Lick him!
Thank you. Hello, how are you? Hey guys. Nice to be here. I had a good day. I went shopping today. I had to buy a belt because my pants. Here's the problem. You know when you get fat and your pants get tight, and then you get fatter because it's not like, oh, stop eating, and then all your pants hurt. Like every pair of pants hurts. And then you eat even more because you're like, screw it now, man, and you just get depressed. But here's what happens. If you get fat enough, your belly starts to push out, and your pants won't even hang in the normal place. And then they get down to your pelvis, and then they feel loose, and you're like, hey, losing weight. Better get some. I ate my way through to the other side. I've gotten, look at this. This is ridiculous. The crazy part is that my belly hits my pelvis at a right angle. It just goes right in. Like when I'm in the shower and I'm scrubbing, when I get down there, I gotta cut in like this. I actually have to scrub. Or else that gets filthy down there. It's like it's like a theater seat. I find pennies and receipts and stuff. Yeah. And the worst part is I'm 39, so it's not like I'm going to get better. This is it or a lot worse for the rest of my life. It's not like I'm going to be all ripped when I'm 48. It's over. And I got tits, too. I just got boobs. I got boobs on my body. How depressing is that? That is a really weird moment in a guy's life when you catch your boobs in the mirror and you get all these weird feelings, you know? They must be the same feelings that a teenage girl has. It's the only thing that a 12-year-old girl and a 40-year-old man have in common is that moment when you're going, nothing. You got to carry your books like this. It's depressing. I think it's because I eat huge amounts of food all the time. I was at a party recently for my daughter and her friend of hers had a party, so I had to be in a room full of awful people at a birthday party. And but then there was a plate of cookies. And once I saw the cookies, I'm like, that's all of this is that now. I'm going to eat every cookie. And you got to have like a strategy for how often you go to the cookie plates and keep rediscovering it like you haven't seen it. The first time you see it, you're like, oh, my, there's so many more cookies. I gotta go ahead. You got to go like this, like, I don't have to have one, but I don't want to insult anybody. And you eat one. Oh, I can take it or leave it. You walk away the whole time, radar back there. Later on, different group of people around. I want the cookies. Somebody. If people start to notice how much you're eating them, you have to say something like, "These are crazy. What's with these cookies? They're weird." It's like, no, it's not that you're a fat piece of crap that can't stop eating. They're insane cookies. I love all food. I like food from other countries. I was in Chinatown. I know that's not another country, but I was in Chinatown, and I went to this grocery store, and they had weird food there. I swear to God, they had duck vaginas. They had duck vaginas in a big barrel with a scoop stuck in it. And I'm looking at these duck vaginas. First of all, I'm thinking, could we possibly dominate a species more than that? And that we're selling their vaginas in barrels? The ducks are like, dudes, enough already with that. I didn't get any. I didn't buy any because I don't want to know. What if I love duck vaginas? What if I love duck vaginas. They're so good. It's not like a million things taste like a duck vagina. 4 in the morning, I gotta have a duck vagina right now. Chinatown's closed. I gotta go to the park with a knife. Where's that duck? Thank you very much, folks.
I'm sitting here with Louis C.K. Louis, first of all, the DVD of Lucky Louie, your show, comes out January 30th.
That's right.
And I have to think this show probably was a profound experience for you. I thought it was a very funny show. Did it change your life doing the show?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I being on HBO was cool, and I got to go to the HBO Emmy party.
Which is, everyone says that's the coolest party to go to.
It's the greatest, yeah. I didn't belong there. I didn't feel like I did. But there I was, and I went to the Sopranos table, because those people are unreal to me, you know?
Right.
And so I just sort of stood around, and...
you stood near the Sopranos table.
Stood there.
You went from I went over to like, hi everybody, Louis C.K., to amending your story to I stood around there.
I stood around the Sopranos, and Gandolfini was really nice. He said, like, I saw your show, I laughed.
Right.
Like, he said it like that, like he can't say anything directly, you know, that monster thing. And do you think it was funny? I laughed. That's all I'm willing to say. But Paulie Walnuts came up to me.
Paulie Walnuts.
And he just goes, yeah, Lucky Louie. Like jabbed me in the chest like that.
Right.
Yeah, Lucky Louie. And I'm like, yeah. And he says, yeah, that show, let me tell you something. You got to hire some new writers because that show's a piece of
you got to give yourself.
Isn't even
hold on, we
got
to go to the funnel meter on that last line there.
Unfortunately, my stupid machine doesn't work.
It doesn't work now?
Yeah, my machine gets one flag.
One flag for fun?
Yeah.
What were you saying, Louis C.K.?
I was just saying that the letter G is not very close to the C and the K. And
that's probably why it didn't work.
It was, there was too much thinking involved.
Too much thinking. So, yeah, sorry, guys. Sorry to strain your fucking brains sitting over there. Hey, cold aluminum.
Hey, we got a big star on the phones here to wish Anthony a very happy birthday, celebrating
big star
your 44th birthday.
Who's this?
Well, you're gonna find out in a second. Hello, sir.
Hey, man, don't set me up with the big star shit.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh,
How are you?
I thought it was Dave Rabbit.
How you doing, man?
Good. Happy birthday, Anthony.
Thank you, sir.
How old?
40 flurf, as I've been told.
What are you going to do for the big day?
Actually, tomorrow's the birthday, really, but today,
well, then why the fuck am I calling in now?
Yeah, because we're...
Why don't I just call you at your house tomorrow and wish you a sincere happy birthday?
I know, that would have been better than the phony day before, only because we're on the air and we're off tomorrow call.
Put a gun to our celebrity friend's head and make him call in the show.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow, big party going down in New York City. Where the hell is it? Where is it? Smith's Bar. Yeah, gonna have a little shindig, as I like to say, over there.
Lots of guns, I'd imagine, and video games.
Oh, plenty of guns and video games. That's my life now. I've really gotten bad with the gun thing. I even have to admit it.
Did it start with the video games? Like your character was holding guns, so you want to have the same guns?
I have bought guns based on how they worked in the video game, which is a little odd. That's amazing. But as far as handguns go, I've gone a little wild on the handgun thing. I really
do you buy old ones too, or do you
no? They have to be brand new.
Oh, really?
I like brand new ones. Although but I got that, and I got a couple of other ones: a 9mm, 40 caliber, 45 caliber, and I'm taking a lot of heat because I wear one around the house.
You wear one?
Well,
thank you, Louis.
I have. See, everyone says that.
Like in a holster, like the sheriff.
Well, not like it's not low slung like a sheriff or Han Solo on the leg.
No,
I'm not
a blaster
holster. I'm not wearing that. It's concealed.
Is it a shoulder holster.
It's
like
very concealed. No, it's not
Pacino kind of
Pacino shoulder holster.
Yeah.
No, it's very comfortable. It's very form fitting, like a wallet. It's
like
and it's a smaller gun, and it's there so. Because if somebody breaks in your house, you have to say, excuse me, let me get my gun, or I hope I'm close to my gun.
Now, this is not more disturbing than folding the $20 bill into, like the fact that you walk around the house with a
Because
fucking
there's never
gun.
been home invasions on Long Island. Never. It's the home invasion capital.
As you're walking through the house with your ascot on and your fucking...
Ascot?
And you just have a loaded fucking gun ready for action.
Why wouldn't I wear...
That paranoia doesn't match... The 9/11 may have been a fucking self-inflicted attack.
There are home invasions all the time on Long Island.
I understand that.
So why is it paranoia?
We're not talking about that. You change it. You're walking around the fucking house with a gun on yourself, on your person.
It's security.
Just in case somebody feels your door in.
Makes me feel secure.
Neither thing is paranoia. It's both true. It's white people run everything and black people steal.
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ.
That's why he wears a gun.
Thank God Louis
and
a
that's why we
minority,
fold
too.
the $20 bill in half.
Hey, what about Kevin Smith?
When did
Oh, fuck.
Hold on a minute.
Hey, Kevin.
I have this mental image of Anthony in the Hunt for Red October walking around a U-boat with a fucking gun on his hip, waiting for the Russian spy to come out. Dude, wearing a gun in the house. I mean, why not just have multiple guns, one for each room, keep them handy rather than
See, that is
You're going to do it like the end of Young Guns.
That is insane.
Guns
Can I ask you
loaded in
another
every
question?
corner of the house.
Is there a Chinese guy that jumps out the closet and you fight him when you come in the house?
Kato? No, I don't have a Kato.
What's the matter with you?
First of all, it's not as safe.
That's the Pink Panther.
Yeah, I got it.
It's not as safe having guns laying all over your house as it is having one on you.
Do you have like iron windows that come down? And
Nope.
Like searchlights that point outward from your house?
Well,
Not yet.
they do point inward, though. It's
Not
like
yet.
they're on my house and in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want those scanners. I need some scanners.
Yeah.
I'm just,
You know what your house,
I'm
you know
a
what your house
security
probably
guy.
looks like? It looks like a house from a movie where you're the last man alive
That's
and everybody
what it
else is zombies.
Yes, legend.
Oh, I Am Legend. I do have the
You're the
exact
Omega
same
Man.
car from that. And you could keep imagining what my house will look like, Patrice, because I don't think you'll ever see it.
Probably not.
Oh,
Probably
shit.
not.
And he means it.
I'm kidding. I'm going to have a big
No.
party once it's all done, and you're cordially invited.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you wear,
man.
like, if you have a party, do you wear
My
the gun?
Jew neighbors
during,
will freak out.
during your parties? Do you wear,
I haven't had a
walk around
party.
wearing a gun?
I haven't had a party. I don't have people over my house.
I really want to know specifically, like, you wear a gun when you're in the house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you
That's no
come,
joke.
what is the routine?
That's
like
what
you come home.
He puts his radio clothes away and he puts on his cowboy outfit.
Put on your and what about when you walk around in your underwear? Do you have like the holster on?
No,
just your gun and your underwear.
I don't walk around with
And
my
some
underwear.
You wear like.
I don't walk
women's
around in my
panties
underwear.
and a gun, or
And I know he
I'm
wears
usually-
tidy whities.
I'm fully dressed.
Yeah, all the time.
Most of the time. Well, I walk around in my underwear. No, I don't wear the gun. I don't tuck it down the front. And usually I go to the range after work and stuff, blast off a few rounds, and I'm dressed for it. I have the holster on and everything.
Where is the holster?
The
when you're not in the house.
The holster is in one of my drawers.
And so you go,
I go home.
You come home,
Yes.
you put your keys on the night
I put my
table.
keys on the night table. I empty everything out. I put my holster on, put my gun in it.
And where's
pull
the gun?
shirt
In a
over
safe?
it.
Is it in a gun safe?
What? I don't have kids running around the fucking
Yeah,
house.
but if somebody home
sorta do.
invades before you get home,
yes, they are locked
they find
up.
your okay.
They are
thank you.
locked up.
Hey, what about Kevin Smith?
Oh shit, Kevin's on the phone.
Is it like a Mr. Rogers thing where you come home, you take off your radio sweater from the closet, you pull your holster, put it on? Won't you not be my invader? Hi, invaders. Dude, you know what would be more intimidating for a home invader? If you just walk around naked with a constant erection. You don't even need a gun, dude. Just walk around constantly with a fucking heart on, and anybody coming into your house will immediately turn around and leave.
You know, Kevin, people don't understand. Long Island, there's a lot of home invasions. And if you're this guy, just please try to picture this. You're home. And it happens. The people that have been invaded on, this has happened. They're coming home, they're doing something, they go outside, or they think UPS is at the door, whatever it is. Someone gains entrance into their house. Do you think for a second they're thinking, I sure am glad I don't have a gun on me? Or do you think everybody in that situation goes, fuck, I wish I had a gun on me right now?
I know exactly how to deal with home invaders. I've taken practice for it, training.
Yeah.
If I encounter a home invader in my home, immediately start crying and offer to suck his dick to let me live.
Hey, Anthony, do you hand out guns to all your visitors when they come over?
Like party favors.
That would be awesome.
Everybody gets to carry. No, I don't.
All right, well.
I think it takes a lot of courage to admit that you have a
Hold on, we got-
gun around your house.
Well,
Because I'm sure a lot of people do it and they don't tell
Hold on,
their
this is
friends.
getting really...
Why wouldn't you tell? I'm a card-carrying member of the National Rifle Association. From my cold dead hand.
This is getting really busy. We got Keith the cop on. Kevin Smith is still on the line as well. Keith, what's up?
Hey, no, I'm over at the house, and I was just seeing if it was okay. Anthony, can I have permission if I just went upstairs and we just pal talk camera the gun closet real quick. Could we do that?
No, do not pal talk my gun closet. I don't.
Just the way they're laid all over the place.
The ex's closet is now the gun closet. Get rid of the fucking shoes and bring on the guns.
Hey, that's nice. That's a nice trade.
That's
right there.
pretty much it. Look at Patrice just shaking his head.
What's wrong, Patrice?
It's just that
that's paranoia.
Yeah, it's just that this Miss Illuminati and this maniac walking around the house 365 days a year, preparing for a fucking home invasion.
You know,
it's just.
But they go hand in hand because the Illuminati is based on white paranoia.
Right.
That long ago, we knew we were afraid of black people, and we started etching things in dollar bills to send each other signals of what to do in the future.
If someone gains entry into my house,
I don't understand.
I know I'm Mexican.
How do you do that though? Why do you do that? And how do you do that?
Because it doesn't matter, even though I'm from Mexico. Because my skin is white and I look like other people.
But are you undercover or something? I hope so.
Yeah.
Are you trying to help us at all?
I'm a white guy whose family has been herding brown Mexicans for many generations. So that's what we do over there.
But you don't seem like you enjoy.
Yeah.
You have a white guilt that he doesn't really embrace at all. It's a weird thing, Louis. Why do you do that?
Because of his Mexican heritage.
It's something going on there. You want to embrace your Mexican heritage, but you're scared of losing some of these deals that you get.
Because he's a white guy. Louis is a complete white guy.
I don't have a fucking choice. I'm me, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know,
I can't trick nobody into not being me.
I know, but that's exactly it.
If you red-headed Mexican who has a full head of hair that he cut to make him look like an old white guy.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
No, man.
If you were from a family of Mexicans and you came out looking white, wouldn't you take all the advantages of the benefit of the doubt from police?
I would try to be their leader.
You know,
If I
the leader
walk
of the Mexicans.
I would try to be the leader of the Mexicans.